Good evening and welcome to another scene in Death of the Dark Crusade. Tonight, it's a bit of a different scene. We find ourselves in Madeline's and Torvald's, just for the most part, both of their havens. Yeah, I don't know what Torvald is doing at this point, but
He's in one of the side rooms. He's set up He's cleared himself some space. You can hear the sort of clanking of metal against wood.
hmm. Actually, Madeline will, Madeline will just enter and she will just say, Torvald, remember what, hmm, remember what we spoke of not too long ago?
He's there. He's practicing against one of those wooden standing dummies with a sword.
Mm-hmm.
And he turns and looks at her. What exactly?
Kutria. I will send her to you to assist you. I am certain she will try to ingratiate herself further. You
He look,
must
looks
you
at her.
must reject her. You must say her that she was unworthy and say that she is repulsive and you do not wish to have anything else to do with her other than your normal business with me. You must say this to her, and you must be very convincing. Do you understand?
He looks at you for a few seconds. Then he nods.
She must learn. I do not wish for this to take long. I merely wish to see her reaction. I will explain all of this, if her reaction is true, and if she does as I hope she will. She smiles, and will leave promptly after. 20 minutes will go by, and Gutria will enter.
Thorvald carries on with what he's doing. Doesn't really pay her any mind.
Hmm. She will just say, uh, Mistress has sent me to assist you. She has a big smile on her face. Is there anything I can help you with? And she comes closer. She seems a little hesitant when you're swinging a sword, but she does come closer.
He looks at her. No, I don't think so.
Perhaps and she giggles a little bit. Perhaps you would um, want to share some time. I don't believe the mistresses. She said she would be going out.
He looks down at her. There's this like pause. No.
Oh, um, she looks a little bit confused. She looks at you.
I didn't find our intimacy sufficient.
Uh, she kind of pauses and just looks at you.
He turns his eyes away from her.
But, but we, we spent, and now I will roll something, because I will have to roll for the ghoul. Please don't punish me if I can't do this for an NPC. Yeah. At this point, like you can hear her begin to cry a bit. She just, um, yeah, she just begins to cry. Like you can hear her sniffing.
Thorvald strikes at the mannequin with the sword. I would prefer only to deal with you in terms of serving the mistress in future.
Uh, but but you said that we would, and like she's choking a bit on her tears. She just, I I see, but it's okay. And she kind of just, I don't know. She's crying. She will just actually she will exit at this point. She will excuse herself, of course, but she will exit. And
There's a couple of hard thwacks at the
hmm,
um.
fairly fairly shortly afterwards, you can hear talking outside.
He listens.
Did I not tell you to assist Torvald? Why are you crying? Nothing, mistress. Uh, I see. Foolish Guthrie. You shared a bed with him and thought I would not find out? No, no. And you will hear a slap. Probably not as strong as Madeline could do it, but still. Uh, you do hear someone like, just, like, please, please, mistress. And like there's again sobbing, crying. Leave. Get out of my sight. And you hear a door being opened and more yammering, crying. Wow, this time she actually succeeds. Well, well, yeah, she just she doesn't really. She just is thrown out. You hear like more like pleading, and you will hear Madeline say, "All I have taught you can at least use that," as she just slams the door. And like 10 seconds afterwards, uh, you will uh, you will be met by Madeline. She
Thord
comes in.
is slashing quite hard at the mannequin at this point. It's not. I mean, you're not. I'm not going to make you roll for it. He's pissed off. You can tell he's a bit angry. Just in the way that he's slashing at it in a less controlled way than you know that he can.
Good. It is not only physical pain that we must master in order to master ourselves. It is emotional pain as well. The pain you feel now. It is different for you, I understand. But that is why it is so very important for me to have you experience this in equal amounts.
She's just a girl, Madeline.
No. She is a very good student in certain aspects. She has lived through much and is much stronger than she thinks she is. I tend to, well, I aim to get that out of her. I will see where she goes. And if she does what I believe her to, I will explain to her exactly what is happening.
He puts the sword down and turns around to look at Madeline. There's a sort of fiery look in his eye. She might have seen it a couple of times before. Very well.
Do not worry yourself. I have a surprise for you as well, but a pleasant one.
He walks up to her. About as close as is physically possible without touching her. And fixes her in that intense, fiery look. Hmm. You burn everything you touch, don't you?
Not all the way through. I scar it, perhaps. I damage it, not beyond repair, but only to make it stronger as I rebuild it. In a sense, yes, I do.
And yet I stand here a man of fire. And then he kisses her.
She kisses him very much back, and she just smiles and just says, "Oi, prepare. Hmm. I will be returning soon.
Prepare for what?
You will see. Please." And she will leave again. And yeah, for you, like, I will roll again the third and last time. This time she actually succeeds. Um, 20, 25, like a half an hour passes. And yeah, you will hear the door open. You won't hear much. Like you will just hear footprints
Mm.
of at least one person. And yeah, you will like a moment will go by. Um, and yeah, you will hear Madeline calling out, "Thorvald, please come upstairs."
He walks upstairs.
You can see the door to Madeline's, well, the bedchamber is open.
He pushes the door very slightly as he enters the room.
Madeline and Gutria are standing. Madeline is just sitting in the corner of the room, and Gutria just smiles to you and just bows and just says, "Thank you for your lesson. I won't. I will be more observant in the future."
He bows his head at her and
Now,
looks at Madeline.
Madeline gets up, and she will just say, "Now, the both of you. This is the first time I have tried with either of you an emotional pain. But you both understand it, yes? They will come, and entanglements will be twisted and turned. But the twists and turns, as much as they hurt, as much they will strengthen me, you, and you," as she points at both of them.
He nods.
Now, Gutria, as you managed to, at the very end, succeed, see the reason. I do believe it is time for your reward. She smiles. And yeah, Madeline just goes over to Torvald and begins to undo his clothing. And Gutria will climb up on the bed, and she will undo her clothing as well.
Stoffels looking at Madeline like, what's going on? He's not resisting, but he's like, he turns his head to her. She's probably sort of at his shirt or something. And he, I am her reward.
Yes, very much so. And Madeline will just lead you over to the bed, have the two of you lie next to each other. And yeah, Madeline will, at the very end, disrobe herself and join the two of you.
Okay.
And
Could be noted for references that I am spending a point of blood.
fair enough. And yeah, with this, I believe this scene will come to a close. Thank you
Yes.
very much, players, for playing, and watchers for watching. Good night.